Hey everybody, welcome back to the Dota 2 Canada Weekly Cup. We've got the second semifinal game going on with Brue going up against Yolo Saginrino. This is, of course, the last day of the tournament. Tomorrow we've got, today, later today after this game, we've got the grand final match coming up. All games are a best of one, and I mean, the team that wins, that's 7 best of ones they have to win in a row. Or is it 8? It's 7 or 8 in a row that they have to win in order to claim first place. So the team that does it is pretty impressive, I'm not going to lie. We'll have to see which one of these guys can go up against the Kresha. The Kresha, of course, like reigning champ a little bit, but we'll have to wait and see. And of course, one little quick shout out to Xfire for sponsoring the tournament, both with prize pool and letting us use their tournament site. But now into the draft. Brue, they've banned out the Tidehunter, Razor, and Faceless Void. Yolo Swag, they've banned out their Panda, Death Prophet, and the Phantom Assassin. Earthshaker and Viper picked up for Brue, and Ogre Magi Skywrath for YOLO Swag. So Ogre, a hero I've seen picked up an countless amount of times. Same with Skywrath. Viper a little bit less, and Earthshaker even a little bit less than that. Interesting that they wanted to first pick the Shaker though. So not sure what Brue want to run. It could be a core Shaker. That would be unreal. That's always the dream, right? But we've got Juggernaut, their final ban of this second phase. One more ban for YOLO Swag. But Viper or Shaker, pretty standard. So defensive support most of the time in Shaker lets you run a kind of a greedy safe lane, and then you also have the Fissure for both offensive and defensive purposes. And then Ogre Magi Skywrath, pretty standard supports, decent combo there. Like, hopefully the stream is not lagging. Hopefully that's just my laptop. But either way, hopefully everything is all right there. If the stream is lagging a little bit, let me know. Fix something. Doom banned out by YOLO Swag. Then we'll have final pick. By the way, the song is Sandstorm. In case you're wondering. So Earthshaker, Viper, standard lanes, Ogre Magi Skywrath, pretty common support duo. They can roam fairly effective early. They've got good damage, even though it was nerfed a little bit. They've got good damage in the Ogre and the Skywrath, and then Viper, pretty common mid. Sometimes you see him run in the safe lane if they want him to go up against a specific offlaner, but we'll kind of have to wait and see. Yolo Swag, they now need their 3 cores, whereas Brue, they need a support and 2 cores. So their draft at this point is a little bit more flexible. Usually, I think when you're drafting, you don't want to get both of your supports first, right? Because you want to pick up one support that you really want as far as your strategy goes. Like, I'm surprised Venge wasn't picked up. Venge is a very strong support right now, but could still be picked up for Brue, right? So, whereas Yolo Swag, if they decided that, oh, maybe that would have been a little better, you know, they're kind of in a tougher place. Centaur was picked up, though, so they've secured their offlaner, and now Brue know what's going on there. They pick up Ursa. Very interesting. Are we going to see, like, a Skeleton King come out? That would be an incredibly obvious level 1 Roche. We'll have to see. Viper, you know what? That would actually be... Viper to slow the attack speed. How much is that on poison attack? It's only a 10 attack slow. But, I mean, that'd still be something. We'll have to kind of watch out and see here. Maybe if... I know one strategy you can do is if you use a Legion Commander and Ursa level 1 with a Lich, can do Roshan just by like bouncing aggro ground and with frost armor and whatnot. But you got to start off with a Basilius and a lot of salves. So it's kind of a risky strategy there. You don't want to give it away, because if you give up something like that, you can very quickly lose the game. But anytime I see an Ursa pick, that's one thing that pops into my mind is level 1 Roche. But we'll have to wait and see. Yolo Swag, they still need their mid and their safe laner, I assume, unless they want to go aggressive. Skywrath Ogre, I don't think it's a terrible aggressive lane, but I think up against an Earthshaker, they'd have a pretty rough time. Earthshaker can sit quite a ways back and throw out the defensive fissures, as well as you do not want Skywrath Mage to get touched by Ursa. If Ursa gets in melee range, that is a dead Skywrath. Slark is going to be the pickup, so very powerful carry, goes well into the late game, and that's actually going to be an IO pickup. Level 1 Roche is, like I said, it could happen. Tether onto Ursa, and then let the Wisp tank for a little bit, heal up, heal the Ursa for even more. I don't know. It could just be the way they want to run it, and we'll see if these guys want to run that in a like a dual mid type of situation, or if they're going to go for a IO tri lane. But we'll have to wait and see. They don't have to run IO with the Ursa. They could be running it with their final pick, as they now have a support. Elder Titan banned out by YOLO Swag, so not too worried about anything else. We could see like a Tiny come out and then run Ursa, Earthshaker in the off lane, Wisp, Tiny dual mid, and then Viper solo safe lane, or Ursa solo safe, Viper, Shaker. If there's a handful of things they can do here, and not too sure what they're gonna want to do. I haven't seen Wisp picked quite a bit. Just Ember Spirit the ban, so interesting. I guess there are mids left. Yolo Swag, that's what they need. Puck still in the pool, pretty decent mid. OD, haven't seen him play in a long time. I still think he's strong, but haven't seen him picked up in quite a while. Night Stalker, as you saw last game, was run mid, and it was. I don't think they lost it off the mid lane. I think it was just an unfortunate team fight outside of a tier 2 that led to them being down a Rax, and then Lucretia just choked them out. But they've only got a total of 10 seconds left to choose. They're gonna go Sand King. That must mean that's gonna be a core Skywrath or core Ogre. And Slark. I don't know. I think that's a bit of a greedy pick there. I'm not too sure if that's gonna work out for them. Because what Sand King wants to do is just stack and farm in the jungle, right? So level 2 or 3, that you just go into the jungle and AFK farm your Blink Dagger, maybe into a Veil or Ags. Like, depends on what you want to go, or I don't know, maybe even a mech, but I think peak. Brue, they've got a lot of time to think about this, so they don't need to rush it, but they probably have an idea of what they want. The Sand King pick is probably going to confuse them a little bit, but that means it's going to be a Skywrath mid, so Viper versus Skywrath mid is an easy win for this Viper. I mean, they could run Ogre in the mid lane, or Slark, potentially, but I don't think that any of the other heroes really benefit from the safe lane farm as much as Slark would. We'll have to wait and see. I still think that Brue could just pick up a decent offlaner here. They've got Bristleback as an option. Tide, unfortunately, gone. Elder Titan's gone. Brewmaster is gone. They could go with a Bristleback or something mobile, like a Queen of Pain, something like that as well. I've seen run offlane. I think that was not in this anymore. They're actually going to pick up Zeus. So that'll probably be their mid. And then they can run Io Ursa offlane or safe lane and Zeus Shaker offlane. I like the Zeus pick up against the Sand King, though. You'll be able to see him if he goes stealth. Also, Slarks tend to get a Shadow Blade. So we'll have to wait and see. But in the end, it'll be just waiting for the Earthshaker to select his hero. And we'll know. I'm not sure about the laning phase for Yolo Swag. I mean, it could work out, right? As anything could. It comes down a lot to how it's played, but have to kind of wait and see here. Quickly run through the teams. We've got ZPP on the Slark. So Smooth style? Moon style? I don't know. Smooth on the Sand King. Duty is going to be on the Skywrath Mage. Centaur Warrunner is going to be handled by Kafufu. And then... Wait, what? What is that name? J4... I'm just going to call him J4. Black Ranger is going to be handling the Ursa. Beyond Danger is going to be on the Zeus. Jezza is going to be on the Viper, and we've got JC playing the Io, and last but certainly not least, we've got Killjoy handling that Shaker, and they're running into the Roshan pit. Starting with Fear Ships, this is going to be a level 1 Rosh strat. Ooh, Io almost gets stuck up top. So, that's very interesting. They are going to use the poison attack to go, or maybe they're just baiting out. They're baiting it to see if they go for a level 1 Rosh. This is some next level stuff coming out here. We've got the teams kind of starting to group up around it. They didn't drop a ward outside, so they won't know where they are. Let's take a quick look at the Radiant Vision. They don't know what's going on here. But this is a very tense start. I mean, they could be doing Roshan a little bit if they wanted to. Lots of pings coming out from the Ogre Magi. They decide to smoke out. They're going to smoke out of the Rosh pit. The only problem is this is going to break when they go high ground. And Sand King could go for a Bro Strike, doesn't want to. Ursa is moving very quickly, as with the tether move speed, but he doesn't have any way to slow him, and they're just going to have to back off. Fissure was not there. Oh, that's it. Earthshaker runs kind of an interesting way here. Not going to get pinched off. Zeus picks up the Bounty Rune. Bounty Rune top, still untouched, and we'll have to see what they want to do with that. Looks like it's going to be a Wisp Ursa offlane. Io Wisp offlane. And Okay, so we got that going on there. Beyond Danger is going to be up against an Ogre Magi mid, and I think this is going to be fine for him. He's got the magic damage, so he doesn't care about Ogre's 7 starting armor, and all in all, I think we'll be able to harass him fairly well. I mean, the Ignite's going to be a little tough to deal with, but it's not going to be it's not as good as Arc Lightning by any means. Viper up in the top lane should be all right up against Centaur. And what's really interesting, I remember, oh jeez, dropping very quick was the Skyreth Mage, and they're actually going to go. Slark gets a pounce on Ursa. Looks like that was a fissure. Man, he just evaporated. Wasn't ready for him to go away. I was going to talk about a little bit. I'm not sure if they fixed it or not, but what it used to be is if Viper had a point in Cross's skin and attacked Centaur with Return, they would kill each other, kind of thing. Like, it would just continuously reflect. I think they fixed Return to not proc on dots. As like, it'll proc on the application of the dot, but it won't proc on every tick. So if they've changed it that way, Viper's going to have a very good time. Ooh, good block there. So Sand King not going to be able to stack up these strong camps like he would probably want to. And this aggressive tri-lane coming out from Brue is very interesting. The Wisp is going to be able to keep the Ursa alive, and as long as the Wisp doesn't get pounced, they should be fine. Ursa can go in and man mode up against the Slark, one of the very few heroes that can, free swipe stacking very quickly. They're going to get a pull through here. Shaker, oh, looks like, uh-oh, Beyond Danger is in a little bit of trouble here. How far does, J4 doesn't want to go, which I think is a good call. You get stuck under a tower here, eat an Arcane Bolt and an Arc Lightning, you're going to be in a rough place. That said, Zeus very hurt now. He's going to have to back off, and J4 finds a regen rune. So the green rune, Dota gods, they're on his side. And Jezza got 2 points up in Nether Toxin, no point in Corrosive Skin. So not sure if we'll get to see that yet, but bottom lane, the PP. How's he doing as far as last hits go? He's got 8. Ursa's sitting at 4 only, but he does have the assist for the first blood. He pops his, oh, the fissure just on the wrong side. So not quite there. If that lands, that is a very dead Skywrath Mage. But a little bit unfortunate there. Black Ranger or sorry, not Black Ranger. Who's on the Shaker? Killjoy just missing the fissure. He'll have another one up in a moment though, and they can go for it again. And that's something they always have to be aware of down here. Slark can pounce away, but this Skywrath Mage, he's just too squishy. If they can somehow catch Slark after he pounces though, or maybe get in front of him, something along those lines, they'll be pretty happy with that. Looks like they're gonna go. Oh. They throw out the fissure just a little bit too late, and that's going to block them off. They could be pressuring this tower. If Ursa picked up a early Basilius and just turned it on, I think that would be fine here. They can do some damage to this bottom tower. It looks like they want to go aggressive now. They don't have a point in Aftershock, or sorry, Earthshock. But they're just they're diving very hard here. At this point, I think this is just the way they're going to leave. They're pulling the creep wave quite a ways back. Fissure's going to be there, though. Oh, it connects on both of them. Sand King's Bro Strike is there. Wisp is there, keeping Ursa alive, though. He doesn't go down yet. He's going to be able to run away. Slark there. Wisp might be dead. Can he dodge the pounce? No, he can't. That's going to be a dead Wisp, so a return kill going the other way, but they got to kill on Ursa, and often you sack the Wisp in certain situations like that, so a little bit unfortunate there, but going to be all right. Nonetheless, Viper, oh man, poor Centaur. He's having a rough time up here up against the Viper. And that's, ooh, 3 points up in Poison Attack, 2 in Nether Toxin. That's doing a lot of damage to Centaur. No wonder he's having a tough time. As far as CS goes, Beyond Danger is leading the charts, 22-1 up against, up against J4 on the Ogre. He's only at 13-1. Jezza on the Viper, 20 up against the his counterpart, the Slark, who's only at 13. Ursa, he's got 9 to the Centaur's 4. The reason why I say it like that is those are the people who are farming in their specific lanes. Usually, you don't want to compare the Ursa to the Slark. You normally would, but either way. Just comparing them to their counterparts. Relax Boy comes out from Beyond Danger. A little bit of trash talk coming out here. You got a Zeus ult, and the Ogre diving very aggressively. Did get juked. The Illusions knew where he was going, though. Wisp is going to be there to heal him up. And if they want to. No bottle charges, though, so can't do a whole lot. Kafufu, he is getting some decent levels. Ursa, what level are you? He's level 3, so Kafufu is doing alright. Earthshaker is level 2. Sand King, level 3 now, so he can start stacking, but unfortunately there's a ward here. Also a really funky ward. So it's going to be blocking both his strong camps for, I think, a moment or two longer. How much time is left on that? Just enough to block it once more. So he's going to Sandstorm up that one, and he'll probably bait out some resources there, trying to deward that, even though it's going to disappear very quickly. Oh, he knows that there's a sentry there as the creep start attacking him. One interesting thing that some people don't realize is that if there's any sort of true sight around, neutrals can see anybody that goes invis. Oh man, I missed a kill. Is he focusing on tanking Viper? It looks like he just solo clicks down the offlane Centaur. And Phase Boots picked up. He hit level 6 and Viper struck him. Oh, we have a Zeus ulti coming out. Ogre Magi dropping very low. Looks like the trading blows. Zeus is going to get the kill. One little bit of arc lightning there, and he's able to grab it. So that max lightning bolt doing a lot of damage. And he should be able to sit in lane. There's going to be Rune spawning very shortly. And Black Ranger and the Wisp, they're going aggressive here. They're going to find the Slark. They get an Aftershock off. He's going to be able to pounce away. Wisp taking a little bit of damage, but so far so good. ZPP's there. Earthshaker not able to land a stun. Oh, they get the tether slow. No, they don't. It had already been used once. Fissure to land, though. Wisp ball to clean him up. They get the Slark after an aggressive dive. This is a very aggressive playstyle coming from Bruce. Skywrath Mage is hiding. They know he's around here somewhere. They've got vision of him. He's going to get blocked in, hit by the slow, and he's going to get cleaned up. One more chop from the Ursa. He's going to go down. Unfortunately, Wisp. Oh, man, he lives 8 HP. And in the end, he'll be all right. There is a DD rune bottom, but I think that Ogre's going to be able to pick that one up for his bottle. Zeus, he did bottle up from the top rune. That would have been the bounty. So he's going to be very happy with that. And if we take a look at the net worth charts, it's all dire. They're doing very well for themselves so far. Ursa doesn't have the most CS, but he's been getting quite a few kills. He's 2-0-2. Be very happy with that. And saving up for a Morbid Mask, it looks like he's going to have it very shortly. And at that point, they can go do Roshan very easily with the Wisp Tether and Overcharge. Even if it's level 1 Overcharge, it'll still help out quite a bit. And with the bottle. Fissure does not connect, unfortunately. Gonna back off. Oh, Wisp must have TP'd to the base. But we'll see what Ursa wants to do here. As far as CS goes. But so far, 3 sitting behind there. And they need to get this Wisp some more levels, I think, though. So if they went in dual like 2-man Roshan, I think that would be very good for them. But the problem is they're going to know when it happens. So they're going to have really good vision around here. Like maybe one up here or one here. Kind of thing. Like they need some very serious vision. Otherwise, it's going to be quite unfortunate to get jumped on. Like Slark can really go in there and mess with him quite easily. Once he's level 6, he can Shadow Dance as well. So they're going to have to be able to see him coming. But a little bit unsure. He's got 1,400 gold. Maybe just saving it for a Blink Dagger. Not wanting to do that earlier. Sean just wants to fight. You know, he's got 2 points up or 3 points up in Aftershock, which makes me think that he's going to go. Unfortunately, the pounce is there. Slark very hard to deal with as an Earthshaker. No follow-up stuns to keep him corralled. But now they're going to rotate through, and they might be able to get him. They're going to find him with the Wisp Orbs. Zeus ult is up. Fortunately, if he gets hit by a couple of these orbs, if they pop his ulti, they'll be able to get him now. Unfortunately, though, Zeus getting gone on, silenced up and killed. Can't use his ulti. He could buy back an ulti, but we'll have to wait and see. Black Ranger, holy crap, is he diving? He's going to get the slam. There it is. As Draskell's announcer says, jams it in. But getting a nice kill. And they're going to look to turn. Ogre Magi, this is not somewhere you want to be. They've got another Aftershock. He's going to hit it. J4 throws out a multicast. Throws out a stun and gets a multicast, sorry. Then King not there with a Bro Strike. Wisp, he's going to just run the other direction. He's got a tether up in 5. Earthshaker's in range, so he'll be able to tether out if he needs to. Oh. Quite a dive, though, from Ursa. They dove all the way there from there. So they get the kill on the Slark, and that's about it. Oh, what's going on? Wisp. Ogre Magi. Looks like he got a level 3 Ignite off on the Wisp, and that was enough to take him down. A little bit unfortunate there, but looked like he was trying to deny himself to neutrals. Fortunately, the Mud Golems, the derps, just not quite ready to comply. Killjoy now level 4, Wisps level 4 as well, over halfway to 5. Viper picking up a set of drums. So phase drums build on him, not too uncommon, but the very high level in Nether Toxin and Poison attack makes it so the Centaur cannot go back to lane. Centaur, he's actually rotating around on the Zeus. Zeus is going to get stunned up. Stomp's going to follow through. Double Edge is there, and they're going to be able to get it off. Zeus has his ulti, but not going to pop it off. Oh, turns around and throws out one more arc. Sorry, arc lightning bolt. Killjoy's there to clean up the kill. In this ball, we're playing pub. A little bit of bad matter coming out from the Zeus, but oh well, we'll see how Yolo Saginrino take that. Brue talking a little bit of trash. I mean, hey, it's competition. Trash talk's part of it. There we have a blink stomp. Slark unable to get a pounce away out. He's gonna get it now, but the oh, that is a whiffed Sand King ulti. He only connects on one of the orbs, and Ursa's there for an Aftershock again. There he's going to get it. Sand King doesn't have mana. Stampede's going to be there, but the Centaur, sorry, the Earthshaker stun going to come out. Centaur comes in with a double stomp. Sand King lives 10 HP on him. Ursa's going to have a blink. Oh, Sand King's able to blink out just in time. They're going to get the Skywrath, though. And I think they're also going to lose their Centaur. Yes, they do. Sand King does live with 20 HP, but they're not going to be able to get it. You got to be careful. This Wisp, keeping the Ursa full health, full mana with that bottle. Ooh, not getting the Ignite off. And looks like they're going to back off. So that's 2 more kills going their way. Both of which on the Ursa? 3 kills, actually. The Spark did die, so. Very unfortunate for them. And this aggressive, very aggressive Ursa is paying off quite well. ZPP unable to get level 6. He blink smash. Oh, he doesn't get the one. He needs one more click. There it is. Black Ranger able to get another kill on the Slark. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to pounce away. He hit him and latched. And that's now an Urn coming up for the Wisp. So, good call from them. With all these kills they've been getting, they'll be able to just sustain even more. And I'm starting to get a little worried. That's it. They are going to find Zeus. We get a Blink Burrow Strike, and that's an easy kill. The instant stun from the Sand King onto the Zeus. There's nothing he could have done there. And Centaur is still smoked up, so they might look to go. Ursa picked up a Morbid Mask. Is going to look to go under Roshan. He's only got 1 point up in Fury Swipes, though, but he does have his 2 up in Overpower, so this shouldn't be too difficult. We'll see if they want to go. Centaur looking to go aggressive here. Fissure, nice defensive Fissure comes out into J4, and that's going to turn the Centaur around. Wisp is now going to have to probably rotate through here and try and help out the Ursa as best he can. As Black Ranger is getting bashed up. Oh no, he's in a bad place. Stampede's going to come out. Oh, the relocate is there. What a play from the Wisp, rotating through. Had 6, is able to get it. They're going to be going back. I'm not sure exactly where the Wisp left from. It doesn't show. Centaur picks up an Isvin Rune. Drop a Lightning Bolt, buddy. Drop a Lightning Bolt. Oh, they come back inside the pit, so they're going to be able to finish this off if they want to. Doesn't look like they do, though. Centaur is still in the area. Zeus is around as well. He's going to have to be careful. I'll have to wait and see what they want to do. They should move Zeus into the Roche pit and drop a bolt. I'm sure they saw Centaur pick up the Invis Rune, and he might be able to snag this. It won't break his Invis if he picks up the item. Are we going to see the first Aegis steal? But doesn't look like it. The Wisp Balls would have alerted them, so they know that he's not in there, and Ursa's going to get it. Now Kafufu is in a bad place. Fissure being juked out. He's going to Stampede away. They end up not throwing the Fissure. Oh, it does connect. Ursa blinks forward, and that's going to be a kill. So they get Roche and a kill. Nice play from them. Unfortunate, a little bit of a misplay coming out from the Centaur. Not quite there. Smoke broken by the Ursa. Ulti comes out from the Zeus. Skywrath Mage, oh, one more click, not going to be there. Sand King's going to be looking away. That said, he does throw out the Mystic Flare. Fissure comes out, hits J4. He's going to be going down. He's got no way out of here. JC, and he is going to go down, though. So they get the Wisp, but it's a 3-for-1 after Roshan. We're just going to be pretty happy with that. Slark's going to have to pounce to the low ground. And this Ursa just playing so manly. So incredibly manly. He's going to clean up a little bit of the jungle, and they should be able to just push the mid tower off of this. Viper actually picks up a cloak on top of his corrosive skin. Very interesting from him. He's going to be immune to everything the Skywrath and Sand King wants to throw out. I guess that they're all magic damage except for the Slark, aren't they? First time I'd really looked at it that way. Oh, Sand King's going to find the Earthshaker. He's going to blink around. He still gets hit by the Fissure, though. Enchant Totem is there. They can pop it if they want. He's going to get silenced. And this is going to be the end of the Earthshaker. He unfortunately blocks himself in. He's just going to go down. Not a lot he can do. Ursa and Wisp are there, though. They did not relocate in. Oh, the multicast comes out. He gets him out! Holy crap. They know where he's coming back, though. And I think this is, they're just going to sack it. Are they going to take him back? Oh, he's got Aegis still. I'll have to wait and see. Oh, no. Wisp is just going to let him go. Rip Wisp. Had a half second to TP out, but in the end wasn't able to get it. Zeus has a Blink Dagger now, so he's going to be a lot harder to deal with. You saw it used there to blink away. Region Rune found bottom, and Ogre is 800 and some away from his Ag Scepter, so getting close to that. Now Vlad's picked up on Ursa, so he can go for all the unique attack modifiers if he wants to here. He could pick up a Desolator as well if he wanted to, as Fury Swipes is not an orb and neither is Vlad's. Or he could go for a Desolator as well as a why can't I think of the word? Diffusal Blade, if he really wanted to. I mean, it'd be pretty ridiculous, but it's just it's something that he can do now, just with all the changes to the orbs that they've been doing recently, which I think is good. Orbs are kind of strange, but He'll get it out. He might just go for a Scotty. I think that would be very strong on Ursa as he gets a lot of damage from his health, but gonna have to hold that thought as Kafufu's gonna find Jezza. The Stomp's gonna land. Mystic Flare. Oh, slightly off the mark. Epicenter was channeled though. That was a lot spent for the Viper. And I mean, he's very tanky, so they needed to use it, but there's still a lot spent. Killjoy and Beyond Danger, they're gonna rotate up here. And we're gonna have to see if they want to go. Fissure's gonna land. Oh, just as they're TPing out, they're gonna be able to get the Ogre, relocate, gank coming back. So this is another 4 going the other way, and that's Zeus gonna be picking up another kill. Aegis is gonna be around for another 2 minutes, so they might look to push on this one, but we'll have to wait and see. And they're gonna go head back out, kind of to the mid lane-ish, and looks like it's gonna be a BKB. He's got an Ogre Club, maybe S and Y. Go for the Yasha first, or sorry, the Sage first, but still not sure. Clark, how have you been doing lately? He's got an orb. He's having a tough game. Net worth chart, as we see, the Viper and the Ursa quite a ways ahead. Ogre Magi is not in a terrible place, but I mean, until he gets his Ags, he doesn't really do a whole lot anymore. But we'll kind of just have to wait and see. They're playing very aggressive here. Slark knows they're in the area. He's going to blink after shock down the creep wave, and they're just going to keep farming this. At some point they lost their Crow. I must have missed that inside of all the action. But either way. Black Ranger. Oh, he's not going to be doing a whole lot. But, okay, Sand King's here. Epicenter's on cooldown for another 50 seconds. I don't know if they can really defend this tower. Oh, that said, if Ursa goes in that aggressive, Stampede comes out. Oh, very nice fissure. Echo Slam not to fall yet, but there was the Zeus ulti. Black Ranger still alive. He's going to tick down. That's going to be the Aegis used. But they've got 2 lives for it. And they should be able to clean up this tower very easily. Pops the Furious Wipes, and he's just looking to go. Clean up the creep wave. And there's not a whole lot they can do. They're just going to have to back off. Still not enough gold for the Ags. Ursa thinking about blinking in. Decides not to. And they're going to just have to back off here. Slark's looking to get away. That was a relocate as well as a TP in. Oh, they're going to get it? Oh, they're not. Ursa does not have a basher of any sort. And they have no way to cancel TPs. They're going to leave Ursa here. Wisp goes back to the bottom lane. Got to be a little careful here. But Ogre, still 500 away from his Ags. Once he gets that, he's going to be a lot scarier. We'll have the chance to double cast. So, coming out shortly. Killjoy, saving up for his Blink Tiger. He's less than 1,000 gold away from it. Ursa gonna do some Ancients. Oh, Sand King gonna start channeling his ulti. They're gonna see this coming in. Nice ulti coming out from Sand King. Unfortunately, Black Ranger, he is gonna drop. He does go down, but looks like Jezza's gonna go down as well. That said, the Fissure's there. No way for him to get in for an Echo Slam. That would have been game-changing if he could have got in there. But unfortunately, not yet. Zeus doing a lot of work, though. Wants to find it. Not going to be able to find the Centaur. No Fissure to follow up. So far, it is a 2 for 2, though. Slark and Sand King have gone down. Stampede is going to be popped. Ogre's going to look to go on to Killjoy. Fissure comes out and gets him on the right side. Enchant Totem not there. The Zeus ulti comes through, and that's a double kill. Picks off the Centaur on the side and gets the Ogre with a follow-up. So what was a decent engagement coming out from Yolo Swag gets turned around on them, very unfortunately. The Wisp able to keep people alive. The Earthshaker there for the Fissures, really disrupting the team fight. He did use his Echo. And Beyond Danger getting a very nice set of kills going his way. He's now 7 and 3. See the team fight. Yeah, he got about 1,000 gold and 1,800 experience. Holy crap. So he's got 3,400 in the bank. He's got an Ags if he wants it very soon. Or maybe go for a Veil or the Refresher Orb. We'll see what he wants to go. He already got his mobility item, but should be alright. And move. He's got his Blink into, interestingly enough, he went for a Soul Ring and Tranquil Boots. Kind of a strange build there, but Wisp getting very close to a mechanism, less than 400 away. We'll have that shortly. As Ursa, he's got about half the recipe for his BKB, and once he's got that, it's going to completely nullify it. They don't have anything to go through BKB. So once he gets that, they're going to be pretty sad. He'll be able to very easily take a fight. The only thing that they can do is click him with Slark. Centaur doesn't click. Sand King doesn't click. Ogre doesn't. And, I mean, Skywrath even less so. Oh! That on the edge? That is. Oh my. So very unfortunate there. They are going to get the Magic Bush Ward, though. So they do clean up one, but That sentry just on the outside edge. Very unfortunate. And Ogre now has his Ags. They're doing alright. Centaur still doesn't have a Blink Dagger though. This poor guy, he's oh the Hadouken. Drops him fairly low. He's gonna be alright though. Slark now has a Blink Dagger of his own, so a little more initiation coming out their way, but I worry that they just don't have the items to deal with the BKB. They're just not farmed enough. Take a quick look at the worth chart. It's 10,000 in favor of Brue, and 75, probably 8,000 experience as well. So going quite in their favor. Roshan going to respawn in about a minute, so they'll be able to pick that up and can maybe go look to go high ground with it. We'll have to wait and see. And beyond danger, they're gonna claim a ward. That's the nice thing about Zeus, being able to de-ward with the lightning bolt. Remember that change came out. Everybody was picking Zeus, and just they weren't even fighting. They just wanted around de-warding. So, but BKB, it is on the way. Oh, Zeus juking him out with his ulti. Wouldn't be surprised if they maybe just scouted them with it if they didn't know where they were, but we'll have to wait and see. Ursa now has his BKB ready. They can look to push at any moment. I still think that they wait for Roshan. It's going to be spawning very soon. Ursa's going to go check it out, and he'll be able to clean this up by himself. Come on, buddy. Oh, no. He's going to blink away. They might go look to fight. And Roshan's going to respawn in 3, 2, 1. The big guy's back in town, but they don't know it yet. They haven't checked it out. So they're going to push without Aegis, which I think is a bit of a mistake. They should have waited around. Hopefully this impatience doesn't hurt them too much. Where's the Sand King? He's sitting off to the side here. Looks like Black Ranger's going to eat some spells. He's got his BKB. He's going to pop it. Zeus ult comes through. Fissure not on the mark. Unfortunately misses. J4, is he going to go down? He is. Ursa blinks into the base and looks for the kill. Sand King ulti onto the Viper alone, but he takes no damage. And that's going to be 3 down going in favor of Brue. Earthshaker dropping very low. Oh, I heard an Echo Slam. Slark, is he going to go down? He does to the Zeus. Ursa, able to blink away just in time. And unfortunately, I do not think you can disjoint that. Oh, okay, Wisp there. He's going to be okay. And they're going to relocate him back to base, and this should be the mid tower going down. So a very nice fight coming out from Brue. They only lose their Earthshaker, and some very aggressive dives come out that they weren't punished for. That BKB paying dividends. And he's now got a Basher on the way. He's looks like he's 1,500 away from it, but this tower's going to go down, and then I assume they're going to go see Roshan, and then they can push the top lane and do it again. No buybacks were used, but they got 4 kills in exchange for their 5-roll Shaker. Still wants his Blink Dagger, but if they get this in Rosh, he'll have it. And it looks like that's where they're going to go. They're going to head that direction. No ward is up, but I'm not thinking they're too worried. They'll see it coming. Do they have any smokes or anything like that? No smokes on the Radiant, so won't be able to sneak there. But they'll get spotted if they start going. Ursa's going to be able to clean this up very quickly. Either an overcharge if he wants to, but this is going to drop quite fast. What did he drop for it? Oh, he dropped his belt. Keeping the recipe on him. Zeus is now in the area. Ogre Magi has come through as well. Gonna throw an Ignite onto the Zeus. Killjoy in the area. Unfortunately, doesn't get hit by that, but Ursa's already cleaned up Rosh. And blinks forward, looking for a kill. Might find Sand King here. Doesn't have another blink for 8 seconds. Sand King's gonna blink away. The long-range Wisp Tether. They're still going aggressive here. Ursa wants to go, but I mean, at a certain point, you've dove too far. Looks like he's gonna stop and clean up the creep wave, and I think that's just fine. Slark, meanwhile, has been trying to split push and farm as best he can. Now got an Ogre Club to his name, but unfortunately, he's also died 6 times. The core is on the side of YS, just not farmed enough. I mean, Ogre, he does some serious damage here if he gets the multicast, but they have no way to deal with the BKB Ursa. So, very unfortunate for them. Wisp has a mechanism on top of it as well, so anytime anybody gets low, the tether mech is there, and they're not even going to be worried about it. Looks like they're going to go top onto Slark. He's going to get off the Earth Shock. Centaur drops to the Zeus, though. Not sure where the Centaur was. Slark's going to be able to blink away. And are they going to blink after him? Looks like they leave Ursa. Oh, he's going to go in. Gets off an Aftershock as well. Unfortunately, Slark pounces him. Not able to get away. That's going to be his Basher now. He's kind of in a weird position, though. Where's the Centaur? Looks like he was farming the enemy jungle. I was watching the fight top. And Jezza, he's going to have his Ags up momentarily. Gotta watch out, Ogre. I don't think he knows that they're there. Ursa has a blink up. He's going to hit it. No mana for Aftershock, though. Zeus is there. Gets off another Lightning Bolt. Arc Lightning to follow. Another Aftershock comes out from Ursa. And he's going to go down. That's 3 kills, 3 pickoffs coming out in favor of Brue over the last moment or two. Meanwhile, Jezza and Earthshaker are just pushing the bottom lane. Earthshaker's got a blink, so... Oh, and level 2 Echo Slam. So, lots of damage coming up from him in the team fights. Does he have... He should have max Aftershock. Yeah, he does. How much time is left on the Aegis? 1, 2, 3 minutes left on it as well. So, they've got lots of time if they want to farm up, finish up their items, maybe get everything coordinated. Because I think Wisp had a point, or part of the Basher. Yeah, he does. It's coming up there now. But Viper just sitting back and pressuring this bottom lane. He's so hard to deal with. He's got a full pipe now. 60% magic resistance here, and that is most of the damage. The Sand King is going to come through, as well as the, oh man, Mystic Flare, but Jezza just not taking any damage from these guys. Look at how much they're having to commit to this, and Wisp might be able to get him out. Echo Slam, holy crap, that's a lot of damage coming from Killjoy. That's going to be a full 5-man wipe. Jezza just too tanky to deal with. Killjoy there and gets a huge Echo. Holy crap. And ZPP is going to call it. That's GG, well played. Oh, and the bad manner. That is some bad manner coming out from them. But in the end, I mean, Brue, the impressive win going up over... Oh, man, Black Ranger. Oh, jeez. Yolo Swag, they had a good run, made it to the semifinals. Hopefully we'll see them around next week. But that is the second game of the semifinals. We're going to have the grand finals coming up shortly. Stay tuned. And of course, I am Wolf Dota. Have a good one, guys.